Is it working? Testing, 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 testing. Everything seems to be working. Cool, 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 cool. Let's quickly just get up to see if my volumes are good. Let's see. Let's have a quick look. Testing, testing. Let's have a look. Testing, testing. Let's have a look. Yep, sound great. Even the second time. Right then. It's Wednesday. So of course, we're going to be doing some more Rogue Trader. Last time, I think, we kind of just explored a load of planets. I remember dealing with an area in which there was constant, like, melting acid gas going through, and I had a horrendous time doing the puzzle, and I think 2 of my people died, even after using medkits on them. There was a... We dealt with a bunch of... I think it was like a laser puzzle with some sort of ancient Xenos weapon there. It was like an old force sword. It didn't seem particularly interesting, in my opinion. We dealt with a couple of invasions on our ship because we're constantly doing those deadly jumps. And then we dealt with... I think the Eldar got a bit pissy with some of the people on the ship. And I think I unintentionally started a romance thing with them. Just by being a nice guy and like saying, sure, I'll try your culture, was enough to, I think, get her on my side. Which is insane to me. Like, the fact that just me going up to her and going, hey, I'm a nice person, was enough to go, oh, damn. Well, maybe I should should choose you then. Was insane to me. Let's just get started. Let's just get started. I think we're trying to find the industrial planet because I don't particularly want to go to the I don't particularly want to go to the administrative place immediately because I kind of want to. I kind of see. I know it's called the bureaucracy, but I kind of see that as the lesser one. Also, I think there's a chance. It kind of feels like the end of an act to do that one. So I'm worried there's a chance that I just don't get access to the industrial place. Now I don't remember if I went here last time, so I'm just giving it a double check. Did we end?
Keep your wits about you.
I think we ended it here, but I don't think we went through here. I don't think we went through here. Taking a while to clear this debris, though.
Rise to the top.
What the heck is... I definitely didn't do this. I mean, it's people that are seemingly doing okay in battle. I'm not sure who's the good and who's the bad person here, but that's a navigator. Who killed both of them going, screw it. I'm kind of hoping the navigator's evil. Because it'd kind of be cool to fight an evil navigator. Game? Anything? I'm going to give you a couple seconds here. Okay, cool. One of the people apparently survived. Let's go over talk with this person.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
There's only 2 people, right? There's no way they can beat me. The leader of a ravaged ship's crew wipes the sweat from his brow in a motion characteristic of navigators. Not with his whole hand, but with 2 fingers moving from the left to right and back so as not to touch his third eye by accident. This movement is the only sign of fatigue he allows himself. His posture is immaculate, shoulders wide, eyes front, as if he did not just emerge from a grueling battle and is simply greeting you on the bridge on an uneventful day. My greetings, your lordship. There's no need for introductions. I know the heirs of the von Valancian line by sight. I am Han of House Casnia? I kind of like Casnia, but I don't think it's what it says there. Cassinai? The navigator on this vessel. And as the senior surviving officer, I assumed command of after the incident. Lady Navigator, what an unexpected and pleasant meeting considering the circumstances. I had not had the honour of being personally acquainted with you, but of course I knew the emblem of House Orselio. How fares the Honourable Regent? Cassio Orselio. Cordiality would not disguise the ice-blue coldness of your words, Navigator Han. However, I will tell you that Regent Aronto, that you've inquired about his health. You may pass on my best wishes to Novator Cassinai. And now let's set the pleasantries aside. I'm sure the rogue trader would like to ask you a few questions. As Han speaks, others glare at you with dour tension. Up close you can plainly see that every one of them is a mutant. Their faces and bodies bear the mark of an incredibly grotesque deformity. The same as the muttering madmen who attacked you. However, Han's associates seem perfectly clear-eyed. What happened to the ship and the crew, Han? The ship is assigned to the Port Dargus. I think that's my area. Some time ago, the captain was instructed to deliver a package, urgently by hand, to you, your lordship. We even shown a pict of your face. The disaster struck during the warp jump. I will never know all the details, as I was preoccupied with my primary duties, but for some reason the captain decided to open the package. That, as you may have noticed, has had a most destructive impact on the crew. The package contained a chaos artifact. A chaos bomb, if you will. The moment it was removed from its protective cocoon, the crew began to lose their minds and mutate. The first to be affected was the captain and the senior officers, but the effects spread with incredible speed. Every deck was consumed by it, every last one. The raging mutants, no longer sane, damaged many systems. The ship was in distress and would have almost certainly been destroyed had I not resorted to making an emergency exit from the warp. The people you see here are the only survivors, or rather, the only ones who were able to retain both their lives and sanity. I gathered everyone I could, isolated the source of the danger, and sent out a distress signal. We were adrift, waiting for help to come and fighting off mad crew members. Then you arrived. So the Chaos Bomb package was meant for me. Who's the sender? As far as I'm aware, the order came from Kunrad Volkvir, the Master of Whispers. Of course it was fucking him. It is likely he arranged the delivery either personally or through intermediates. That blasted traitor! Beat us to Dagros and now is free to act with impunity? It would not surprise me to find out this was the work of sorcery. How else could he have reached the world in such a short time? Your reaction suggests that you were not expecting a package of this sort. Why would we be expecting a chaos artifact bomb? I'd almost convinced myself that the rogue trader was deliberately collecting chaos artifacts. I'm not tainted by chaos. I knew nothing of this package. I give you my word as a rogue trader. I beg your pardon, your lordship. I saw the terrible death of the entire crew with my own eyes. I was forced to bring the ship out of warp by means of an emergency maneuver, and then I had to fight my former comrades, insane and twisted. I am tired. However, the sender wanted all of this to happen to your ship, not ours. Where's the artifact now? No, I want to know about the mutations. Well, that depends. I was born a mutant, you see. Navigators are taught to resist the influence of chaos, and so I have been, as best as I could. But I will be frank with you. I cannot be certain that I have avoided it completely. There are no visual indications yet. All signs point to Han telling the truth, but you also notice clear evidence of how difficult it is for him to struggle against the corruption. He is extremely tired, practically exhausted. Where's the artifact now? I have placed it inside a protective sarcophagus, more reliable than the previous repository. Unfortunately, an artifact as powerful as this one could not be destroyed under these circumstances, or rather, I have no assurances that it would not disintegrate every one of us and scatter us across several light hours of neighbouring space. But once we're off the ship, I will absolutely find a way to destroy this vile thing. We could lay mines in what remains of the ship and blast it along with the artifact from a safe distance. I have the resources and knowledge to do it. Your words give him pause, but he seemed convinced. What about me and my crew? Will you take us with you? I'm taking you aboard my ship. There my word is law, and no one will dare to take issue with you despite the mutations. That's gonna screw me over. I don't know if I want to bring him as well. I'm going to do this one. They are my people. We have lived through this nightmare together. I'm responsible for them. All of us leave the ship, or none of us do. You've been tainted by chaos. This one's a hard one for me. I really don't want to say it like this, but I think that's the decision. Do I do it? I think no. Thank you. I'm gonna really regret doing that. But what's one more set of blimmin' heretics on my ship? I've already got so many. What does this do? Whenever the user uses the navigation power, they gain 15% dodge. Sure, let's see if she can have that. So yeah, I got this sword, which is really good. If I had a Psycho at all in my group. I actually don't have a Psycho at all in my group, though. So it's kind of like a useless... I'm not going to say useless in case I have to bring one of them. But mostly useless at the moment. Item to get. I'm glad I came back here though, because I was going to leave after killing all of these guys, because I'm pretty sure I did this and then I left, because occasionally it isn't as obvious when there's a check that you can do.
I always have a backup.
At least for me it isn't, and so occasionally I just miss stuff. I'm sure I've missed stuff on that alien planet as well. And the melty planet. Because, like, it's not greying out, which makes me feel like there's stuff I'm missing. But also, I'm not too annoyed at that, really. Which is weird, because normally I'm quite annoyed with missing anything, like, side quest-wise. So maybe it's... I don't know, maybe it's because... Maybe it's because it's not, like, really story heavy that I'm not as annoyed with it. Chart new routes. So right, what I've got here is I've got this line that's green that goes from here all the way up to the admin place. So I can go there whenever I want. But I'm trying to find the... I've done this place, right? Yeah. I'm trying to find the... Oh yeah, I haven't dealt with that at all. Ship has notified officers about a strange insect-like creature appearing on the astropathic chamber deck. The entity was destroyed, but the incident was recalled a few days later when one of the astropaths lost his mind, shrieking a splitting headache. The psycho perished shortly after, and the autopsy relieved. Oh. Okay, what does Foulstone want? There's not really anything I can do for you, because I don't have any of the other things for you. Travel to and explore what's happening. Okay. And where is Foulstone? Foulstone is here. Well, I mean, sure. Why not? Sidetracking. That's what I love. It's what I've been doing the last 3 blimmin' sessions. Is Foulstone the place that I gave to the Eldar to run? I think it is. Keep an eye out for chemicals, I haven't forgotten. The colony was hit by a scrap code brought to the planet by envoys of the Cult of the Final Dawn. So either I can just increase the security by 3, which I already have 1 security, so I'm not hugely annoyed. Isolate it and increase my efficiency. Yeah, I'll isolate it. Oh, apparently that gives... I didn't realise that gives -3 to the other things. But I mean, if 0 is the lowest, then me taking a -3 to something that was already 0 is fine. If it's not going to lower it to -3. So I'm going to try and go here. Or Celio. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'll use one of my things for this. Because I don't want to fight another enemy. And so I'm fine with taking just a bit of damage. So yeah, just took a bit of damage. First off, chart the routes. Is that the pop? Oh, that's the... No, that's the Eldar's thing. I want to find the industrial place. Pirates. Do a bit of a upgrade here. Get some space dust. Okay, let's go in. I'm always really 50-50 on these. I either do really, really well, or I do really, really badly. It's sort of no middle ground with it.
The whispers sound distant.
So it's one dude.
Uncertain.
Okay. I should be... I mean, that seemed scary. But it's only one dude, right? And he shot me once?
With the force of a supernova.
Oh no, okay. They've just changed how it looks when you hit somebody. Which is a bit surprising. So I could get it so that I can shoot him with this by moving to about here. But do I send out the thing now?
Keep up the pressure.
And then we move like this. We shoot him like this.
Macro cannons. Open fire.
How come I got through the shield with that other attack? Keep the move forward. Is there anything I want here? Shallow jump. This? Feels weird that this person's the void challenger, channeler, and this person isn't. Abruptly turn. Suffered hull damage. Deal damage. I want to deal damage to him. There. Cool. I don't think there's a situation where they can hit me now. And hitting the bombs is cool, but like it's not a huge thing. In fact, when you're like that, I can just... Why would you end your turn like that? I could do the huge turn. Probably means that I could hit him with this. Does it use all my movement? So I could do this. Do a quick turn.
All hands prepare for acceleration.
Wham! Can I shoot him now? Can I shoot him here? Let's see. I can shoot him here.
With the force
Bam, bam, bam. I could do this jump and then get within range to do this on him. I'm going to do that. Why not? Boom. Shallow jump. Look at me now, actually using my abilities. And then that's my turn. Because that plasma this torpedo is going to blow up and it's my turn.
My premonitions never fail
I feel
me.
like they should just not show them when you've killed everything but a torpedo and just end it. Now, why were you guarding this place? That must mean there's cool stuff on it. Chemicals? Chemicals? Promethium. I mean, I feel like Promethium's useful. This last mobile thing that I have, though, I'm using that on chemicals. Because I remember I needed chemicals. But like a lot of chemicals. So I'm not going to do it on like a tiny amount of chemicals. Ooh, flood victims. It appears that a large void ship recently dumped a huge load of junk and faulty parts from orbit. The debris that did not burn up in the atmosphere is now blocking the flow of a mighty river. This dam is causing the river to overflow, flooding the nearby valley. A herd of large hoofed rodents have gathered around the river banks. If the animals lose their usual habitat, they are doomed. Yeah, remove it. It takes many planetary turns and hundreds of crew members to remove the heaps of trash and unclog the river, letting the water flow freely once more. The rodent runs back to the pasture without so much of a backwards glance. Did I gain a trait from doing that? I swear I saw something come up, but I was too invested reading. But I swear it said, like, animal lover. Which sounds wrong, honestly, the more I say it out loud. Crossroad of 100 Dreams. What a fucking name. I have to go there. Okay, what's this? The clan servicing the cooling systems has reported an incident of sorcery. The shadows in the cabins and corridors are coming to life. The voidsmen that see these strange writhing things lurk in nooks and crannies at the edge of their vision. If they look away, the things spread over the room, gnawing at everything in their path and attacking the weak and infirm. These strange creatures can't be caught. It's almost as if they sense they are being watched and sink to the many cracks between the machines and the bulkhead. 75% chance. All of the monsters be banished with faith and prayers. The Ecclesiarchy's mission on board the void ship held sermons in every corner of the haunted chamber. The many voiced chants and holy rituals manifested their power, and the demons skulking in the cracks vanished without a trace. The crew was cheered and they praised the God Emperor for his protection. Yeah, nice decision. That is actively harder to do. Scanning chemicals, please chemicals. I'd really love. I don't know what that is, and I'd love to put an extractor on it, but I need chemicals. Chemicals, please chemicals. No, I mean the XP it's adding up, I guess. Chemicals. This really reminds me of Mass Effect, by the way. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Mass Effect. Promethium, of course, it's more Promethium than the Promethium I saw before. Okay, I don't think I can get to this one realistically without it being an annoyance, without doing this. You're facing Chaos Worshippers. They appear to be lying in wait here. You do not negotiate with heretics. Why would I do that? They're blaming Chaos. I know I'm playing a good person, but I'm not playing a pro-Chaos person. If I did, I would have gone with the governor on that, on Yanis. Oh. Murder class. Infidel class. I'm worried about the murder class. You know, there's something about it. Maybe specifically the name it's given. By the way, can I have a look at this ship? That's a nice looking ship. I mean, it's a heretical ship. I don't see anything good about it. Bam bam bam. Okay, I haven't heard that too much. That's slightly worrying. Is it gonna charge me? I feel like it's gonna charge me.
Engage the engines.
You know, when you have that feeling that something's gonna charge you. I've done hull damage, so screw you.
Let the void sort them out.
Boom. Let's see how much I die here. I'm kind of annoyed I didn't pop a save down, frankly. I'm definitely getting hit by one of these. Craft Bay Swift Fighters. And they shot me with Void Fire. What the hell? I'm screwed. I've screwed myself here. I mean, I'm still gonna do this and then blow up.
Helmsman, take us in.
Igniting the process of restoring them will restore on the start of the next turn. Rewriting the power reduces the speed and... yeah, sure. Shoot him! We want this thing dead as soon as physically possible. The problem is, this thing's surviving. Unless it dies to this attack. It did it! I actually did it. That's insane. What's this? What's this? Damage every turn? It lasts for 2 turns? That's slightly worrying. We're going to do a nice little warp here. And the reason behind that is very simple. I'm hoping that means that the missiles can't get within range of me. That one can. Oof. Not that one though. Not that one. Good. Good, good, good. Miss. No. Shoot the missiles somehow. Okay, this is very worrying. This is very, very worrying. So what I'm first going to do is use the wrong ability and then immediately use the other ability that is less wrong. Then we're going to see... I don't know what to hit here. I could ram. This could be my death. But if I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down swinging. Kill it. It's not dead. It's not dead. I can kill it though. It's just going to be a bit of a problem.
Let them taste our fury.
The problem is, I am right in the range of all of these missiles. And there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do. I'm going to get hit by several missiles. This is a worry. That one doesn't look like it hits me. That one doesn't look like it hits me. What? Am I a genius? That one doesn't look like it'll hit me. I should have dropped a missile. What was I doing? The shield was clutch. Don't shoot me. Fuck. Okay, what do I do here? What do I do here? Okay. First things first. I think this is a no-brainer. Second thing second. Can I move in a... I'm going to move the short-range jump. And then we're going to do a big turn. Is there any point in this run where I can get a shot off on that guy? No. We're just going to have to do a huge turn. We've only got 34 health. Oh, that can still get that dude. That's huge. Because that's little extra damage on it.
Keep up the pressure.
And then summon a missile, and then we've done our turn. They're not getting anywhere close to me. That one's going to blow up. I have to survive the little air jets attacks. Sorry, space jets. The sure death fighters. And then the round from the ship. And then hope I can get enough damage on this little ship to then destroy it. There's only one of them left, though. There's only one of them left. So this one's going to move to here. Sort of in a range where I think he can get to this guy at any point. I'm going to take this shot immediately to destroy this. I could move to here. I don't think there's any shots I can take on it, though. What's this? So we'll launch on another turn. Do it. We're going to move this guy to here. Can this blow up? How big is the explosion? Ah, so close. That's really annoying. That's really, really annoying. Right, well, we're going to move... We're probably going to move to, like, just being straight like this. And then... That's annoying as well. He's just out of range of both of my abilities. And he's taken no hull damage, so I can't even do anything like that. That's going to blow up, that other one's going to blow up. I've just got to figure out a way of figuring out how to deal with him. That's wasting a shot on something that doesn't matter. Okay, so you're probably not going to hit him, but I'll do a quick turnaround. I don't think I can get a point in which I can shoot him. Can I move and then do this? So if I move to here... Wait, can I shoot him from here? I can just shoot him from there. Okay, we're going to do that. Then if we do the big turn, can I then... I don't want to get hit by that missile, though. Which direction do I have left? That one. Okay, well, we're going to shoot you with this as well. Can I kill you with Warp Wave? Let's try it. No. Okay, we're going to go for the... Can I survive a Melter torpedo, though? Because these things survive after death. That's the worry. So I could do this. I could turn around and then maybe I could shoot him. Or I can run away. There's no direction I can go that makes it so I can shoot him reliably, even with this. We're going to use this anyway. We're going to move to right here. Because when I get this back, I can shoot him. Hopefully. I'm too scared of getting hit by those melter torpedoes. I think they just take me out of commission. And this, oh, that's perfect. That's actually perfect. What a way to end this. I should have realised as soon as they were giving me the option to run away that these enemies were going to be scary, right?
Salvo.
Just on the off chance that they get a shot on me, I'm going to do everything I physically can to weaken the enemies. And the enemies at this point are just the torpedoes.
Engage the engines.
And then I think I'm far enough away from that one, and that one can't do the turning circle big enough. But just in case, I'm going to use this warp jump to move over to here. God, I had to properly think in that one. That was a lot scarier than I initially thought. A lot scarier.
Hail before our mastery of the void.
This is just not as good. We get a bunch of dark halos and unholy artifacts. I don't care for them. I kind of wish we got more scrap, actually. Because I'm gonna... Oh, I did. I definitely got some scrap. So we've already explored this ocean world. So maybe this world is what they were properly protecting? It looks chaosy. I say that. It could easily be a salamander place. You can't really use the it looks generically evil in Warhammer, I guess. Where am I? I'm here. So, chart for new routes. There's one from here to there. Nah, I'm fine, thanks. I'll do this one though. I'm hoping there's going to be one from there to there, so that I can just do a bunch of unsafe instead of one, you know, having to do one of the not unsafe ones that can start a literal fight. Because there's a part of me that wonders that Inquisition's shipwreck, ooh. There's a part of me that wonders that maybe, just maybe, they've got a mechanic for you've lost too many ships. You've lost too many shipmates in the in these unsafe battles. You visited half the optional locations. I've visited half of them.
Always keep my options open.
How many is there in the next acts then? Unless that means in Act 2? Or maybe the next act is you're not really able to explore in much detail? Either way, that's slightly worrying me. I thought I had a fair amount of this game left still. What'd they die of? Okay, well they were killed because they were heretics. Got it. Ooh, keycard. Am I gonna get shot by a turret? If I am, so be it.
Or get left in the dust.
Okay, this feels like you're gonna get attacked while having to dodge traps. Well, here's hoping that's not true.
Duty prevails.
Good, 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 good. Gaping hole in each of the corpses. They were brought down with one shot to the back. Okay, so they're all traitors that were running. Logic. Ooh, it's only 65% chance. Interesting. I expected his logic to be much better than that. That didn't look like a particularly hard thing either. This is worrying. That's very worrying. Do you hear that? That screaming! Passioners will keep their mouths shut. There is no screaming. No, I hear it too! Oh, Emperor, his screams are so loud! Me too, it's so loud! Please stop this torment. Why are you torturing us? Shoot him. They've been corrupted by him. This isn't right. You can't treat us like this. What are you going to do to us? We want to live. Don't go to Nurgle then. He's all about the inevitable end. His whole shtick is that eventually everything turns to decay. Oh yeah, embrace the decay. Yeah, that's what happened. Cool. Nurgle demons, eh?
Always keep your eye on the price. Success is the only outcome I accept.
Dubs of War seem to track your movement, of course. Because this place is a horrible place that then got infected by demons that made it even more horrible. Or the same amount of horrible, but in a different way. I'm not touching that stuff. I'm gonna have to touch that stuff. Embrace the gift of decay. No. Oh, small fish. Oh. God.
I always get the job done.
It's just... Yeah, sure, decay.
I always keep my options open.
They want us to burn, 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 burn. I want this place to burn, 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 burn. I'm saying this, Nurgle's my favourite Chaos God. But still. It can be quite annoying. Clear a path with explosions. So it's either that, or you take the long way. And the long way... Not my style.
I better myself through my service.
Oh, never mind. It was just to an extra area. What's the Medicaid gonna say? I don't know if I want to use any of this stuff. I'm not sure any of that stuff is useful. Oh, I hate that sound when you know it's like got like eyeless fish in it and like mouths. Ugh.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay. Warden Kappa 322 reporting for patrol duty as the main confinement cell. The presence of unknown impurities, high risk of contamination. What? But God, oh saints of the Emperor, what's happening to me? You've been diseased. You get a bit bloated. Danger, detecting extreme contamination levels. Initiating global alert protocol. Decay. Decay. Cool.
I always have a backup plan.
What I'm hearing is... Tree has sprouted right back out of the purse. Ugh. I love it, but ugh.
Failure is just a temporary setback.
What's this? Perplexed. Oh. When did I get that?
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Oh, it's probably when I failed to figure out what some of the drawings were. This is demolition? I'll be honest, I assumed it'd be like lore warp or whatever. Come on, it's been long enough now. Show me the blimmin' enemies. Show me the enemies. Come on.
My house would be proud of me.
Congregations are transferred me to the barracks. After everything they say about these freaks, it's true. I don't know if they were raised this way or they really don't have a soul, but they're just near them makes me sick to the stomach. Oh. thought of smashing person's head and I don't care one bit, so I toss them. You see, this makes me imply blanks, but this is just psychers. Interesting, 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 interesting.
Is there money to be made?
I guess psychers are similar in that aspect. Grenades. I don't like that it's giving me so much stuff. What? Come on. Come on. Need a key. Oh. I wasn't seeing that little bit of line of dialogue. They're coming alive. Show me them coming alive. Come on. We've lost contact. Hold sections 238 and 239. The riot is spreading. Number of mercy in us. I won't let these blasphemous mutants take control of my ship. Oh, he's only an acolyte though. Broadcast this to all Vox channels. In the name of Inquisitor Utan Hall, all crew members are hereby ordered to take up arms and begin a total purge of the holds. Yes, right decision, right decision. Purge the whole thing. Destroy every psycho on board. I'm pretty sure it said that for a brief second, but it glitched and didn't show me the whole bit. The Emperor protects.
I'll make an example out of
Wait, are they up? Are they up? That kind of looks like that might be up. Corrupted turrets. They are up. That's annoying. Well,
as the tactical imperative dictates.
Right, first things first. This is the front line, people. Second things second. I don't like this guy in particular. Third things third. I don't like everyone in this radius. All of them need to die. Third things third. I forgot to do this. So now he does less damage. Okay, now everything comes and kills me. Oh, no. Okay, 5 damage. Okay, 5 damage. Oh, they're all toxicing him. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. We're surrounded by people that do this as well. There's so many of them, and then it's one of my turns, and then it's so many of them. I don't... Why didn't I use more grenades? Ow. This is not good. Can you even use this weapon? You can't. Move to these. Cleave. You can cleave these enemies. First things first, though. I don't like you. Did I choose the right one? Yes. Second thing second. Does this work on... No, it doesn't. Cool. Third things third. Penetration, does that work? It gives armor penetration. We're still using it.
I understand your intent.
Third things third. You die. He parried it. He parried it. Well, I'm screwed. Oh, you have a grenade, though.
You cannot force me, Alantak.
Why can't I use a grenade? Is it because I've already used an action? Yeah.
Stop trying, monkey.
Keep calling me monkey, and I really don't like it every time I hear it. Keep dodging, Pascal. Pascal, please don't die immediately. Also, I'm really scared about that turret, but it might also just kill a load of its friends. So, maybe it's not too bad.
Just a minor setback.
Did it not kill any of its friends? How is that possible? That's literally all they normally do. I could dodge to, like... Is there a place I can go that I'm not surrounded by guys? Yeah, like here. And then I could just do like this. I'm going to do something like that. Okay, first things first. Devastating
Faith
attack.
without deeds is worthless.
Second thing second. We're going to do exactly this. Die, 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 die. Die, die. Then we're going to run and gun. To shoot. I could do this again. And do controlled shot. Or I could do this one. We're going to do controlled shot.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And then we're going to do this.
I'll do it.
And we're going to kill as many as these as we
Can't escape
physically
the Emperor's
can.
judgment.
And then we're going to do Revel and
Justice
Slaughter.
for the weak.
So that she can do all of that again. It must be getting close to just being my turns. Yeah, it is. Cool. Yeah, and he's killing all of his friends. Cassia? Oh, nice. You're not even stuck in melee. You're gonna... First things first, you're gonna give Pascal a couple of buffs.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Because he's in a pretty
I'm not
bad
accustomed to
situation.
being ordered around.
Then you're gonna give... Where's her? Yeah, you're gonna give her an extra turn. And she's gonna throw... And it does more damage. Does Frag Ray do longer range? I get like a bunch of them in that. Let's do it.
If I
Throw
must.
grenade.
Hear you moving, no more.
Okay, it didn't do as much as I initially thought, but it did something. Can you kill one in your turn? Is there a reason for me to do that? Get you into melee and to kill one? You know what, why not?
Fields are always drowned in scarlet. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
It didn't even kill one. Okay. I'm gonna give Pascal another
In the
turn.
name of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
Yes, Pascal. Look at that killing. Do this again. Kill all of them. Do that. Why not? You probably want to put one of those on this guy. Good on you, Pascal. Well done, Pascal. Well done to you as well. You did very well.
If I may.
Go for another kill.
To die with grace, at least.
Do this on you.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Do this on you. And then, what's this do? Temporary wounds. Pascal,
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
that is all. Now it's me. Now I could go on a killing spree here and kill a bunch of these guys. I'm going to leave this sort of to Ablard to deal with. And instead, I could move all the way into combat with these things. Now I'm going to take a bit of damage fighting these things. But I think that's better. Ooh, do 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 do. Now we're gonna make sure to endure.
As good as done.
Make sure to add the little buff to
I'll
this.
see to it personally.
Make sure to use this to aim for an opening.
If not me.
And then we're gonna... what does this do? Minus 7% armor and deflection until the turn. Only one agent. If there's no enemies adjacent, I gain dodge reduction. I don't think that's worth 1 AP at the moment.
I'll make it happen.
Bang. First shot.
I'll see
Bang.
to it personally.
Second shot. Bang. Third shot.
As done. Consider this a taste of what
Super
is my
heroic
perfect
action.
moment.
Bang. First shot.
You never stood a chance.
Move
I
to
don't
this
need luck.
place.
I have strategy.
Bang.
I'll see to it
Again.
personally.
And again.
The best defense is
And
a good offense.
again. And again.
Consider this a taste of what's to come.
I mean, it didn't kill it. So it's not a hugely scary attack. Who do I kill first? If I move to here, I can get a couple of them. Hiya! They're not dead. Can I get him as well? Yeah, I can.
I
Cool.
will do my duty.
Taunting Screech.
Victory
Endure.
is imminent.
Deflection.
Indeed.
Just in case they go for him.
High momentum.
Pascal? Make sure that this does less damage. You're gonna move to probably... Ooh, what should you do? Should you come and help me? Do I care about the guards, or do I care about the corrupted turret? I probably care about the corrupted turret, but I'm not sure I can destroy the corrupted turret. I'm gonna leave it to those guys to deal with that. For better or for worse, we're moving into combat with it. 95. That does a lot of damage. That's not bad. We're gonna move the thing to here to give everybody the buff,
My vow is to serve.
and then we're going to. I mean, it uses 2 AP, so I have to do this. Boom. Then, are these useful? Yeah, why not? Let's do this.
Computation failed.
Wait, what? Why can't I choose that one? You know what? Fine, I don't care. Choose one combat type. Every ally inside it gains an extra turn with 1 AP. Okay. Let's try that.
Let the cycle be discontinued.
Did it work?
I serve the ruinous powers.
I don't think it worked. I don't understand the ability.
Death to the weak.
I mean, a lot of stuff is dead, so I'm not as worried now. I'm glad Past Me put a couple of grenades on everyone. I don't normally say that Past Me's done a good job, but Past Me has done a good job. It's a 76% chance. Do it.
I deal death with my hands.
Nice. That's a good shot. Then we'll do this.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Then we're gonna... there's not much more you can do, mate.
Out of my way.
You're a sniper that was caught in melee. The fact that you're able to do anything is actually quite impressive. Oof. That was... I mean, it looked scary, and then I looked at it again and I was fine. At first I looked at it and I was scared, and then I looked again and I was fine. The corruption of this world had no longer had any hold on me.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
What is it, this one again? It costs 0, but does not count to... Granted... And will grant an infinite target. The cost ability is reduced for every 4 stacks. Okay, okay. Boop! I didn't even notice that there was guys there. I should have just easily done this. It wouldn't have mattered. Reload the gun. Why not?
Faith
Run and
without
gun, why
deeds
not?
is worthless.
You need to redeem yourself by killing this thing.
I'll do it.
You said you'll do it. Okay, fair enough. You didn't lie. Let me get some buffs on you. I'm sorry, Pascal. I didn't think it would hurt. I didn't think it would
this a
see
job for the
you.
serfs?
By the way, Pascal, just bring that enemy down.
Running binary function successfully.
I love how weirdly that's a free action. I don't remember that being free before.
I always have a backup plan.
I don't like this bewilderment either. But what can you do? Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
I should stop doing this. I should stop doing this. It's just debuffs.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
It's debuffs for no return. Oh, that was a weird shadow thing, right?
Keep your wits
Oh.
about you.
Oh, why?
What is it?
Switch to your sniper and shoot this dude in the head. Put him out of his misery. For goodness sake, look at him.
I follow my own path.
Goodness sake, I mean... Put him out of his misery.
Your emperor won't save you.
Anyone cool in here? A bunch of guards, bunch of prisoners. Ooh, a plague bearer. What the heck is this thing? Oscillating sphere. What is this? It's immune to all damage and most common effects. Deaths of creatures under its control do... Ah, got ya. Got ya. Got ya. I understand. It's one of those kinds of things. Pascal, you're my rock. I need to figure out where a good place to put you. Do we put you there? Do I put you there? I'm gonna put you there. Next, you. Go down here. Then it's you. You can hide here. Then it's you. You can hide here. Then it's me. I'm going to not hide. I'm gonna hide behind Pascal. Okay, Pascal. I need you to kill everything you see. Which includes making sure that that doesn't do a lot of damage to us. That's not a bad shot, actually. What about over here? That's a real good shot. I'm taking that.
Significant value.
How much did it do? Any damage? Fucking 3 damage!
Running binary code.
That's kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let's put it right here. I'm hoping the people that come to attack us are also debuffed.
My vow is to serve.
I mean, that thing needs to die at some point. But do I knock that guy down, or do I guarantee kill something else?
If it serves your cause.
That's the thing. I can't over-penetrate into any of these enemies. There's no point in using that. There's a
understand
point in
your
doing
intent.
this, and there's a point in doing
If
this,
it serves your cause.
and there's a point in doing... That's 95 either way. So there's a point in... I think I'm killing an enemy. Did that hurt as well? Is that near enough? Yeah, it's everything in this fight. Okay.
If it serves your cause.
Plague Bearer's dying next. Ooh. What does that do?
What is it?
Ablard? Horrors of the Warp. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. There's that shield that they can put on. But I don't think he can get into combat. Okay, first things first. Ablard, you're going to move to here.
A tactically sound approach.
You're going to, just so I don't forget, endure. Because you are not going to be doing a turn where you're not enduring, I'll be honest. Who's all around him, right? Yeah, cool.
At your beck and call.
Bang. Then you're going to do the defensive stance. Then you're going to taunt every freaking guy
My duty.
and hope to God that they take the taunt.
Guides me.
They did. 0 damage, you idiot.
Devil unbelievers.
Wait, that probably is putting a stack of debuff on you, isn't it? Almost certainly it is, right?
I serve the ruinous powers.
I mean, if it's doing a toughness check, he's pretty good at toughness checks, though.
Death to the weak.
Oh, look at that dude flying in the air over here. That's funny. I wonder if that's a glitch. Okay, we're going to move to here.
God Emperor, move through me.
They're going to
Be the
probably
fire in
do
my
controlled
heart.
shot. Then I'm going to shoot every frickin' guy who dared to get close to Ablard. I know I moved him into the direction of this.
That is for the weak.
That doesn't change the fact I'm going to destroy him. Destroy any enemy
As the
that's near
Emperor
him.
commands, I act.
Bang, 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 bang. Have another turn. Shoot them again.
Without deeds is worthless.
Bang, 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 bang. Oh, we didn't control shot the next attack. I didn't know that's how it worked.
I'll do it.
Go hide here. Go. You know what?
Me?
We're gonna buff
If you
Ablard.
insist, Lord Captain.
I'm gonna quickly check to see if he has a bunch of toxins on him. He does. Does that get rid of toxins? It does! Oh, I love that ability. Let's increase somebody's resolve. Wilbur,
I am
have
a
more
navigator,
resolve.
Not a servitor.
Never said you were a servitor. Again, I haven't said this at all. Honestly, the more you say it, the more I feel like you want to be a servitor. I'm gonna go for
Isn't
you.
this a job for the serfs?
You're gonna do your big attack. Or are you gonna do your big attack? Do you just want to endure again? No, you already have an endure up. So we're gonna just do a bunch of damage to you two.
At your beck and call.
That is all. That is all.
Out of my way.
Okay, this is going better than I thought. Although this thing
Ha!
still really hasn't taken too much damage. Damn, they parried back. I didn't expect that, if I'm being completely honest. Okay, we're gonna go after this guy. Hello, good sir. I'm going to endure so I don't forget. Then I'm going to proceed to make you my
Oh, it's not
enemy.
me.
Then I'm going to proceed to attack you.
I'll see to it personally.
I hope you don't mind. I will make you have another problem on your body, and then I will proceed to hit you again,
It's as good as done.
and then I will proceed to hit you again.
I'll make
Why
it
not?
up.
I hope that hurt, if I'm being honest.
Chaos guides me.
Really? Chaos guides you? I never would have guessed that. You don't look like you are. What was that? What was that? No one got hurt from that. Did you gain something? No? Logs? Command logs? Momentum changed. It healed. A guard healed. Okay. That's not a huge problem. Is there any attacks here that I really want to do? That's probably the best attack. Can I do that? No, I can't. Can I do this? If I move to, like, here.
Activate calculate fury algorithm.
I can do like that.
Request
Take this!
vulnerability analysis successful.
Take this. Take this, which I should have used before. Take this.
The Omnissiah knows all.
And then end my turn. Shoot, take the shot!
Another soul slit.
Yes! That's a good shot. I mean, it has produced a bunch of stink, which could be a problem. It could be, but it won't be. If I move, I lose this, right? Okay. Oh, I used all my movement. Okay. So I could definitely finish off this person. Oh, there's the plague bearer. Wait, why can that hit these people? Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, that's what I'll do. So we'll go
This
This?
tedium is beneath me.
We'll go this.
If it serves your cause.
We will go this.
If I must.
We will over piercing shot. And then we will proceed to shoot these
I
guys.
understand your intent.
Boom! How did that not kill the other guy? Okay, well, that's your turn.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Death to non-believers! Ah!
This is going to be a long fight. This is going to be a long fight. Ablard? You're there. So you could do this and hit a load of them. But I've got to make sure that you keep your enemies. Each enemy that attacks the vanguard and 3 around the vanguard. Okay. Endure.
Done.
Defensive
Victory
stance.
is imminent.
Use this ability.
For Von Valancius. I will do my duty. Took care of this one.
And then do I up deflection? There's no real point. Just taunt everybody. Cassia? Do you give me a turn, or do you give maybe Argenta a turn? Or maybe Pascal a turn? Pascal's got an okay damage. Can you get... Wait, can you... Wait, why can't I do bring it down? Oh, I've already done it once this turn. It's because I've used the heroic action. Right, got it, got it. Well, then you are going to buff... buff me.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then just
I'm
put
not
some...
accustomed to being ordered around.
I like this one. I like having a bit more of a resolve every turn. Bang! Next attack.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Dodged. Bang! Missed.
Death to the weak!
Go after Abland. Ablard. No, that's not Ablard.
Worse than this.
Bang! Yes! So we're going to move to here.
I will bathe this battlefield
So
in
we could do
righteous
something
fury.
like this. Does that hit a friend? It does. So what we're going to do is we're going to
Doubt
do
is for
this.
the weak.
Then we're going to do controlled shot. Then we're going to do this. And we're gonna do this
As the
attack.
Emperor commands.
And then we're gonna hope that a load of these enemies die. I mean, not as many as I thought was gonna died, but I still get Revel and Slaughter, and I still get to just dash back into this spot. You know, it's kind of 50-50. Now I can't buff either of these. I'm assuming he's taken poison, right? Not yet. Maybe on a different turn. Am I taking poison? I'm taking a bit of toxin. Okay. Let's get rid of that toxin. Let's get some authority on you as well. In fact, let's inspire me.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
And then give an extra turn to Ablard, 100%. My main man's just going to stand here and kill everything in his sight. God, I love Ablard. I don't even know if that's his name. The amount of people that have corrected me when I've said something, when I've called him that, is a lot. A lot of people have corrected me about that name. So I'm going to move back. And then I'm going to switch my weapon. And then I'm just going to start taking pot shots at enemies that are far away. Like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to bump this up. Then we're going to take a shot at you. How much health does this thing have? 125. Okay. So we got a bit of time. Let's see how it happens. As long as they don't send too many of the plague bearers and just a load of poxwalkers. Generally, I'm quite solid. I think I'm good. But if they start sending more demons, it becomes a bit more of a problem. Like, not a huge problem, but it becomes scarier. That shield it occasionally puts on is quite interesting, though. Nice. Bang. It's dead. I fucking love this ability. I don't think it comes up a ton, but when it comes up, it's just like, oh, I get a free attack on every one of these, which could kill. You know, it's like there's a chance it can kill. That's insane. I do find that maybe it's just me. Why are there so many there? I think I find the Nurgle groups easier in general. Now, I could be completely wrong, and this could fuck me over because I think, oh, they're easy, and then they're not easy. But they seem a bit easy. They seem a bit easy. And we're just gonna. Oh, I can't even get the plague bearer. Okay, well, this random guard that's slightly more armored. And then, can I put this on the plague bearer? I can. That's the end of my turn. They're all in a line. Oh, this was made for her.
If it serves your cause.
Look at this. This is something I've wanted to do before. Look at that.
I am
Take the shot.
Xenos pet. I deal death
Look
with
at
my
that.
hands.
There's so many of them. Yeah, that's enough for me.
Just a minor setback.
Okay, they've put a shield on that guy. He's gonna throw something. Do 0 damage. A bit of toxin, but a bit of toxin has never hurt anybody. We'll do this. We're gonna do this. We're going to put the defensive stance up. Then we're going to put the endure up. And then he's going to stand there, and he's never going to die. That's just straight up what's going to happen. He's never going to die. And if he dies, we all lose.
Guided by faith.
It's simple as. Like this? Yeah, like that. Okay, right, we're going to do controlled shot.
Commands, I act.
Devastating attack. It needs 4 shots. I have 4 shots. We take the 4 shots. Reload the gun.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
We run and gun. We shoot this guy to finish him off and hurt the guy behind him. And then, you know what? We firearm mastery.
Resides in the will of the righteous.
And we proceed to just sort of pick off a bunch of enemies that are annoying me. Like this guy really annoying me. So he's dead. Next one. This dude really annoying me. Dead. Next one. I wish I could hurt that, but I can't. But that guy, he's really annoying me, so he dies. And then we move. What are you gonna do? Yep, 0 damage. How much health does this thing have? 76. So I'm about halfway through. No, I'm more than halfway through. Do I start shooting at that? Yeah, I'm gonna buff Pascal for that. Okay, Ablard, you're getting rid of that. And then you get another turn.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Me? Me? Yeah, let's get some decent damage on these people. And that's it. And then you're gonna give me more inspiration on this guy. Argenta, not a guy. Don't want to be mean. Do I take a pot shot with my gun? It's not gonna do a ton. I'm not made for using a gun. But I also don't want to move any closer to these enemies. I could try and kill, like, a basic dude. But I'm not even sure if I can kill a basic dude. I'm in a situation where my character's not actually that good in this fight.
I am ready for
We're going to
whatever
back off a
comes.
bit, just so that there's, I can protect Pascal a bit, and then we're going to shoot this guy.
Not me.
And then we're going to endure,
I'll see to it personally.
and then we're going to shoot this guy.
This as good as done.
That was the right decision. That was the one I should have shot at the start.
Chaos guides me. Death to
Maybe I should have
non-believers.
killed the guy in combat with Ablard, so that I can move him up to like about there. But it's just the guy does no damage. The damage over time does no damage either.
Death to the weak.
They go in there, they miss, he hits them, they take a bunch of damage,
Out of my way.
rinse, repeat. And this thing just takes like 3 damage every time they die.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
I like these kinds of fights. They're fun, in my opinion. Do I reload the gun? Yeah, why not? I didn't realize it'd take that much to reload, though. Take this. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. That's normal. Definitely not a glitch. Okay. We're taking that shot again, right? Why not? So, first things first, this.
tedium is beneath me.
Second things second, this. Third things third, I'm making this my prey. Because why not make it a crit? Fourth things fourth, I'm analysing that as my enemy. And then we're taking a shot.
I am not your Xenos pet.
Bang!
No more.
Imagine getting your friend near you getting shot and the attack having so much penetration power that it goes through your friend and hits you and kills you.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Pain and duty go hand in hand. Bang!
The dust.
Thunder slam. Bang! Endure. Bang! Other thing. Taunt
That's all back in
everybody.
call.
I love this guy. This guy's the best. Speaking of the best as well, though. Let's see, I could do a bit of damage to these guys. Yeah, let's do that. So first things first,
Faith without
this.
deeds is worthless.
Second things
As the
second, this.
Emperor commands, I act.
Third things third, this.
I'll do it.
Boom.
Justice for the weak.
Oh, I knocked him over. I didn't expect to knock him over. Well,
Faith
Boom.
without deeds is worthless. God Emperor, move through me.
it's a shame I didn't use
Fire
this.
in my heart.
But I didn't think it would go on as far as I did.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Bang! He's so good. It's like, oh, you attacked me. Parry. Kill. Next guy. Abelard. Oh, if you do that, you hit that guy. Bang! Nice. Also, probably want this on you.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Because you are getting attacked by a lot of stuff. Also, inspire Argenta. And also give me
That is foolishness.
okay, it's foolishness apparently. So port this, make this dude. Yeah, why not? Damn, I should have used the extra turn thing. Oh well. If I move to here, I could probably get a shot that hits both of these people. Or I could move into the hell and just do a load of damage. I'm too scared to move into the hell. So first things first.
I'll see to it personally.
Bang. Second things second. Create an opening.
Who if not me?
Third things third. Melee attacks. Damn. Do I just go in? We're going in. Hacker voice, we're going in.
I'll
We're going
make
in.
it up.
Bang!
Me down.
And then we hit this dude.
I'll see to it personally.
Bang! And then we endure. Because this might have been a bad mistake and
Chaos
not
guides
single-handedly screwed me, but made it significantly harder than it could have been.
me. Death to non-believers.
Because now they have somebody they can go towards. Look at this, by the way. Look at
I
this.
serve the ruinous powers.
And you're dead. Next one.
Death to the weak.
This would have gone a lot longer without
Out of my way.
Abelard.
Ha!
27. Okay. I'm not 100% sure how much killing a prisoner does. I think it's only 3.
Reduced to dust.
Let's have a look. 24. So 3. Yeah, I was exactly right. They just keep... What's this? Why is this happening?
Death to non-believers.
Why is this happening? You see it occasionally also flash purple. Never done that before.
Serve the ruinous
I wonder why it's
powers.
doing that.
One fewer target.
Death to the weak.
I wonder why it's doing that. I almost want to check to see if it's a me problem, but I don't think it should be. Surely there'd be problems with the stream if it was a me problem.
Significant value.
Boom. I think I'm maybe using that too often, but it just seems so good that I just keep using it, for better or for worse. You there? You got anyone you can shoot in a line? You do! You know what time it is. It's they're all in a line, so let's just kill them time. Oh no! Here's the shot! Bang! So good. I love it every time. And then it's time for the age-old hit everything in the area.
Took care of this one.
And then it's the age-old endure. Defensive
The
stance.
Seneschal's job.
And then taunt everything to attack you. You know, the important stuff. Move to here.
Bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Why not do this? Why is it always a 4... Look, a 4%, I'm taking those shots.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Wait, 1 AP for...
I'll do it.
No, I'm not even taking the chance. If he falls over, he just takes so much damage. I immediately chickened out.
As the
One
Emperor
and gun.
commands, I act.
We're gonna finish off
I'll
you.
do it.
And then we're gonna leave.
Rejoice in battle.
We're gonna leave.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
When this insurmountable horde comes at you, but you have the ability to sort of funnel them, it becomes a lot less scary. A lot less scary. How much? What did you just get hit by? A bunch of toxins? You got a bit of horror. That's fine. Just suck it up.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Just hold. Just. It's fine. Just keep fighting. Just suck it up. I tell you what. I'll inspire you. Why not? Whose turn do I want? Or you know what? Wilbur, you having a turn.
Navigators are feared.
So first things first, we're going to use the aim for the
I'll
opening
make it happen.
to make an opening. Then we're going to attack him once.
The best defense is a good offense.
Then we're going to attack him
I'll
again.
see to it, but consider this a taste of what's to
Then
come.
we're going to attack him a third time.
Still a chance.
And then they all die because the cauldron died? Yeah, the cauldron's dead. Cool. That was a lot easier than I initially thought. The ship's log is encrypted, but the last entry was written in Gothic. I, Inquisitor Uton Hull, captain of the Black Ship. So it was a black ship, so it had psychers on it. Went to collect the rightful tithe from its loyal worlds, then it returned to the segment solar. Yep. He was able to free himself, he went in a frenzy. Okay, cool. Everything's shit. Got it. It's because of this thing. And I'm not going to try and lure warp it, because that thing looks like it will corrupt me if I did that. Now I'm taking a
Just as
30%.
I planned.
Unholy shard. They if the wearer is heretical, they also heal. That's not good. No, screw that. It's going in the cargo. I refuse to use it. It's
Is there money
heretical.
to be made?
Such a thing should not be used. It's a shard of an evil artifact. It's the most annoying thing about fighting demons, though, that you don't get anything
Rise
from
to the
killing them.
top or get left in the
Except for
dust.
righteous satisfaction, of course. But, other than that, like, come on. Is it too much to ask that you can use, like, a demonic weapon or something?
Let us not dawdle.
Or, you know, like a cool, like, axe or something. You know, just something to show that you've done stuff. Now, do you guys remember where that crate was? Because I don't remember where the crate was at all.
I always have a backup plan.
I feel like I've gone past it. I really do. Because I had the key for it. Wait. It was in a room. And the room was small enough that even
Keep
though
your
it said
wits about
locked, I
you.
couldn't see the word locked. I remember that much. God, this place is really glitching. Like, properly glitching.
Is there money to be made?
I hope it's just this area. No, I've missed it. I've missed it. I'm going back. I'm going back. There's definitely stuff.
I always keep my options open.
Look, I know it's stupid. I'm backtracking, blah blah blah, but I got that cool key. And so help me God, I'm going to use said cool key. It wasn't in there. It wasn't in there. I think it was in an icy place. I think it might have been in the icy place just before the door. There it is. There it is. What is this? Inferno pistol. Can you use it? You can. It does less damage than the melter gun, but it costs a lot less. That's it. I'll take it, but I don't think it'll be useful. Tempestus Carapace. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Less than radiant chestplate. Less armor deflection, but increased deflection against ranged attacks. This isn't good. Let me rephrase that. This is good. It is not as good as something I already had. That's it. Let's return to the void ship. Gonna click here and hope that they can get there. Although there was a jump thing, but I'm hoping they don't just stop that at that place. They are. They 100% are going to stop at that place. Oh, such an annoying thing. We're going to move to, like, no, not that. We're going to move to, like, here. Whereabouts was the jumping pit? It's over here somewhere. It's here. It's right here, isn't it? Or at least, I feel like you could just destroy these icicles and jump here. You know, knowing this game and how actually good it is at doing this, there probably was just an exit that I could have taken. That was, like, really, that could have
Experience.
taken me
Nothing
right back
matters
to the
more.
entrance without any problem. But I've been a dingus and I've taken the long way. Almost certainly have taken the long way. I respect them enough to assume they do that. Right, I'm going to do my level up. Why not? While I'm here, available talents. Whenever the assassin attacks an enemy that is full wounds, they gain increased dodge and increased dodge reduction. Nah. Do I have this? I already have this. The enemy suffers a critical hit. If you use aim for the openings on the same target, reduce the target's. Each use of aim in the opening reduces the target's dodge reduction by 10%. I probably will take that. I'm going to take that. Because I have been using it now that it's free. One of my first ones free. Whenever a prey is killed, all enemies in a 10-cell radius around the prey have their agility reduced by 5 times prey's difficulty tier. Okay. Whenever it scores a crit, no. Whenever it scores a crit, no. Whenever it scores a crit, no. Whenever a bounty hunter hits an enemy with a target, they inflict a catch effect on the target. On the start of the bounty hunter's turn, this target suffers a stacking 2 times catch difficulties tier plus 5% penalty to their armor and dodge. Once the catch moves or suffers damage, the catch disappears. Interesting. Scores a crit. Kills a big enemy. Call the Bold additionally removes damage tiers deflection. Minus 2 times target's difficulty tier. Okay, I sort of understand that. Willpower and toughness. That's not bad. First crit. When a mobilizing stun attack, the attack refunds its cost and does not count for the attack roll. What? Whenever I perform a single shot attack, it doesn't count for my attack roll. What? Attack on an immobilized. Okay, I thought that was too powerful there. Each attack affected by piercing. Allies gain bonus crit chance. No. No. It's not being trailed. It's killed by an ally. We got him. Start of the turn, they gain plus 2 MP for each ally who's a jet now. In my sights gains an additional. I don't really care for that. Anything else I want to take? I don't know if it's considered a solid projectile. I think the best thing that I saw here, I think it was early on. That's a potential. I might just take the increase to my Call the Bold, because I use that a lot. So it is a bonus. Is my awareness the best? No. Is my demolition the best? No. Is my law Xenos the best? No. Is my Medicae the best? No. Is my athletics the best? No. Is my logic the best? No. Is my law Imperium the best? Of course it isn't. Is my tech use the best? No. I'm taking awareness then. That was a long way of just going back to the beginning again. All enemies in a 2-cell radius around the Vanguard suffer -5 plus Fellowship bonus percentage penalty to dodge against all attacks except the Vanguards. Any of the enemies consider the Vanguard a priority target, so I'm assuming with the taunting thing, the enemies suffer a -5 plus 2 times Fellowship bonus penalty. My Fellowship is 4, so it's 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2 times Fellowship bonus. So I'm assuming if I'm using bod mass correctly, that I need to do the times here first. So it'd be 2 times Fellowship, which is 8. So it'd be 5 plus 8 percentage. 8%. So it'd be, what, like 13% penalty to dodge? It's not bad. Critical hits deal less damage. I don't feel like critical hits come up too often. And allies affected by any... No. So I'm assuming my taunt counts for this. The Vanguard becomes a priority target. I'm going to take taunting defense. I think I'll get use out of that. Well, no one else is this. But I don't know if that's incredible. Gain crit chance, however your law I don't think you're the one doing all the law stuff, but I don't want to take that. Whenever an Imperial is affected by an ally's non-damaging ability or affects an ally with ability, their resolve is increased. That's not bad. That's a possibility. What else do I want to take? Is there anything specifically I want to take with him? Bonuses to parry? He does like parrying a lot. Every parry gives him an attack again. I mean, he does like heavy weapons, but I don't think it's needed on him at the moment. There's nothing that he can't use at the moment. Allowing him to use power armor is kind of incredible. What is my weapon considered? The Thunder Hammer. Because if that's considered a power weapon, increasing its expert... Maybe. I think I'm going to take Ready to Serve. I think I might come to regret that later on, but I'm being a bit cautious because I like to make sure that nothing happens. This, I remember not being useful. I calculated it. Bonuses to armor for every stack. 2%, not huge. Exploit weaknesses. Now the armor reduced, I don't really reduce armor. Dodge reduced, I don't really reduce dodge. Whenever an archmilitant or the ally uses an heroic action, increasing damage. Until end of combat. It gains +1 and +10%. That's good. That's good. Because that can stack, right? So you'd have plus... I don't know if there's any like actual difference, but it'd be like +10%, +10%, +10%, +10% if you did it 4 times, and it would be +4 damage, or +1, +1, +1, +1. No. No. Whenever an ally grants the archmilitant an extra turn. Ooh. I don't do that enough, I don't think. Because you need to get... It's like every 4 of it is a huge thing. Any of the burst attacks and melee area effects reduce the dodge of all enemies hit by 8%. Does not stack. Okay. 3, every 3. Does that make a notable difference? So I start with 2... I immediately rapid fire. That lowers it from 4 AP to 3 AP. And then I shoot it once and I'm already halfway there. I've already a third of the way there to doing another stack. Which I'll, if I rapid fire and then shoot again, will get that third stack and it'll be 2 AP. Cost heavy weapon attacks. Is this considered a heavy weapon? Let me check. I accept. Is this considered a heavy weapon? How do I know? Two-handed ranged weapon. Bolt. That's the only thing it has. You need bolter weapon proficiency. I don't think it's considered a heavy weapon. I could be wrong here. But it doesn't seem to be. So if I go back to this, I chose demolition. And I remember taking, what was it? What was the one that I wanted to keep? This one. So I don't think this one's incredible. Ingenious. Each sound forced to make... that doesn't matter. Any ranged or burst attacks of the archmilitant reduces the weapon skill of all enemies hit by 10%. By 10, sorry. That's not bad. I don't think I want her to be a debuffer though. That's the big thing, I think. I'm gonna take Accustomed to Glory. Master Tactician. Let's have a look at these. Begins combat with additional stacks of tactical advantage equal to the number of enemies. Really good in that fight I just was in, because there would have been extra 20 stacks. Average battle, there's probably about 6 at the start. Any additional reinforcements will come in. With less than... it doesn't matter. That one. I don't actually do damage with them. Abilities work as if they have 7 more stacks. That's not bad. So you always have at least 7 stacks. That's a maybe. What's this? All enemies hit by it. No. All enemies have dodged and attacks made by allies and take. Normally, if I'm trying an AoE, I'm making it so it doesn't hit them. Whenever an ally grants the Master Tactician stacks of tactical advantage, the ally also heals 1 rune for every stack granted. I don't understand how I get Master Tactician stacks. So I don't know how good that is. After anyone who uses it the very first time, they can use any ability of their archetype for 0 AP. We already have something like this. This one. I'm not sure if that's useful. No, I'm not going to take something related to using consumables. No. 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 Whenever the heals, no. Also grants half the amount of temporary wounds to the ally closest. Not that useful. Don't really use burst fire. Don't really reload my gun. Press the advantage ignores. Which is press the advantage? Is it this one? Yeah, no, that's not useful. Targets of Inspire gain additional damage for every stack of... that's not horrendous. I think I might take one of these, because I don't think this one is that useful. No. No. Has its in the line of sight? No. Starts all its turns, including extra turns with additional 3 movement. I don't care about movement. Most of the time I can get into battle. Gives us bonus to willpower. I don't think willpower comes up too much. Then their ability. If the perception is higher than their dodge, the dodge is calculated using perception instead. How is my perception? 60. How is my agility? 30. So that would increase it by a decent amount. I'll put that as a possibility. Enemies moved. No, I don't move. No. When an enemy fails, no. Whenever it deals, no. Enemies damaged by it, no. Under the effect of any enemies, no. I want stuff that it's when I have people under my effect, you know. The additional armor is... Alright, I'm going to take this. Medicae? No, you're my persuasion person. You persuade. Which is kind of the reason I put up with you occasionally. Really? Persuasion? And that's the ones they recommend me choose? He's not the best at that. What he is the best at is logic, I think. He's also the best at Lore Xenos. And tech. We're bumping tech use. What am I saying? Crossfire on the front line grants allies. It'll be 10 plus 2 times Grand Strategy's int bonus. My int bonus is 6. So it'd be 2 times 6 plus 2. 12. So it'd be 5 plus 2 times 12. 2 times 12, 24, 34% increased dodge. And I don't really use stratagem though. What do I do here? What do I do? Personal. No. What's this? No, I don't really understand it. Is this good? But does this maybe make me useless? So I buff everything via intelligence out of fellowship, which bumps up his persuasion by a decent amount. His coerce and commerce by a decent amount as well. Alternatively, I could just take... Each successful melee attack grants him bonuses for the next round? No. I kind of want something that makes him a bit tankier if possible. I am using a melter. An all affected. Manipulator push. No. Using them with someone once per combat, you can heal somebody. Okay. If the enemy dodges or parries his attacks, additional connected, increase their perception by 2. It's under the effect of the machine. Okay. I want this. I want increased attack use. Screw it. I know it's probably not the right decision, because it's just a flat plus 10 to 2 stats, which it doesn't feel like a good use of the trait, but I'm going to take it. Lord Captain, this is Voxmaster Vigdus Sultra Alter Toliman speaking. I hear your heroic expedition was a success. What will be your further instructions? Shall be sent to the Omnisphere, bombard the nuclear funeral rites. Bombard the vessel. Let the dead follow the dead. That's not dogmatic. That's practical. And I'd stand by that, by the way. That wasn't dogmatic. That was me going, that place is absolutely screwed up. I'm going to make it so that it's not there anymore. You know? The augurs have detected the remnants of an ancient mining ship that has crashed onto the planet. It looks like it was carrying equipment and settlers to a mining site. Searching the ship might prove useful, but it carries certain risks. 92% chance. The search team were able to retrieve the last surviving extractum from under the debris. Nice. I have 1 extra. Which means if I find anything unique that I want to put it on, I can put it on. This place looks nice. Kind of looks like a Helldiver's place. I mean, if the Helldivers, like, if there was a world that was like what was happening, where it was just the Helldivers fighting bugs, it wouldn't be, like, too weird here. But they have a whole empire, so it kind of doesn't work. Okay, we're going to check this place out. There's nothing cool here. We're checking another place out. Because I want to end on something cool, and not something boring. Ooh, I like that. Can I get through that? Yeah, it's not going to cover. It's not a dome. That would make no sense. So I can just go above it, right? I think those void ship remains are going to be scary. But there's a Hulk over there. Doesn't look like much of a Hulk. You can barely blimmin' target it. Lord Captain, the augurs cannot determine who the ship we approach belongs to. But the telemetry clearly reveals this is an Imperial vessel. The hull is badly damaged, but there is air in some of the chambers, which means they are hermetically sealed. What are your orders concerning this discovery? Send out the order to prepare my troops for boarding. I will personally go on. We who walk down the same passage in the same bays day after day, we who are born, live and die to the hum of the ship's machines, we forever hungry for the smallest glimpse of another life, and for the chance to see the heroes who tirelessly fight for us, and for the glory of the Imperium. By the way, this is an unofficial news sheet. So let's have a tale of the Lord Captain by the will of the Emperor the Guardian and commander of every good and honest soul upon this void ship, and the time he boarded a vessel named the Fireborn. Like a dead whale cast ashore by an inexorable force of the swell, the wreckage vessel was a comforting sight for its unwitting visitors. Some bays still retained an atmosphere, but there was no life anywhere. The ship was dead. its machine spirits dissipated in the darkness of the darkness of space. It was just a husk left, and the rogue trader crew were to become scavengers swarming the carcass of the fallen Leviathan. Our Lord Captain oversaw the expedition personally. He decided to train the penetrating gaze of the augment arrays on the damaged ship. The Augur's keen eyes scanned the eerie vessel, identifying that the void ship was gravely damaged and was in the process of final erosion. There was very little time to explore it. 3 sectors seemed the least damaged: the bridge, the middle deck, and the service bay. After exchanging a series of trill and warbles in their mysterious and ancient language, the tech priests responsible for the augurs reported to the Lord Captain that they had glimpsed signs of valuable compartments in the operation in the service bay. The Lord Captain's next step to have Eldara class feel out the outer course. An unholy psyche she may be, but even the souls as dark as hers submit to the captain's will. With hostile eyes upon her, Eldara sank into a trance. When she resurfaced, she reported that the ship had been a victim of the warp. The bridge has suffered worst of all. It was the section that provided the greatest anxiety and trepidation in the psyche. The service bay was the least damaged section, though Adora spoke of no particular interest. The Lord Captain had decided which of the 3 teams he would lead, and which 2 would be entrusted to the officers. Let here be known the names of those honest people who stood before our rogue trader in that moment. The tactum and grave young Hu's son, whose word was as firm as his handshake. Captain Vesta, whose jokes will be remembered by everyone on decks 3 to 5. Captain Mate, the senior officer of the 3rd unit, known as Grey Mate. She had been leading units back when the current crop of scouts were snot-nosed kids. No one on the deck was in any doubt that navigating inside the wrecked ship would be difficult. The units would be separated by kilometers of twisted metal, dead modules devoid of atmosphere, collapsing passageways and hull breaches the size of a house. The only thing connecting the brave teams would be the delicate threads of Vox Link. I'm going to the service bay. From here on, we will relate the events based on what we have learned from witnesses, the people who have accompanied the Lord Captain on the tour of this dread ship. The shuttle started up, one after another, and dispersed, each heading for its selected target. An hour spent on cutting through the hull in the freezing vacuum of space, a fussy boarding, and then finally the rogue trader stepped onto the cold, dark deck of the dead ship. The light of the torches revealed a sign in the gloom: Fireborn. After a minute-long exchange with the Voxmaster, who quickly checked the archives, it was established that the dead vessel was that of Captain Nova von Dane, registered at Kivar Gamma Port. Grey Mate said a prayer appropriate to the situation, then she looked expectantly at the Lord Captain. After examining the service bay and consulting the augurs, the Lord Captain suggested where the ship's undamaged components could be found. The Lord Captain's assessment proved to be correct. After a thorough search of all searches conducted by Grey Mate the scouts found undamaged compartments and marked them for later dismantling. What do I get? Omni processors, hallowed, bunch of experience, okay. Sound crackled from the Vox speakers and light on the casing switched on, signalling a message coming in from the 1st unit's frequency. Commander Young Hao's son calmly reported that his unit was making satisfactory progress towards the ship's bridge. This followed by a message from the 2nd unit, which was on the crew deck. The Vox speaker crackled, preparing to connect with the unit's commander, Captain Vesti. The words that came through sounded muffled, as though the person on the other end wasn't speaking directly into the Vox, but accidentally pressed the transmit button while occupied with something else. Never seen anything like it. It's beautiful. Hold on, wait. Is it moving? The pale-faced Captain Matei barked out a stream of orders telling the unit to close ranks around the rogue trader and prepared for trouble. But then the yelling from the Vox turned to laughter. "Ha ha ha, I got you, old girl," boomed a voice from the speaker. It belonged to Captain Vesti, the commander of the unit exploring the middle deck. "Don't panic. We're all good here. Not a thing to report. I hope where you are is just as uneventful." White with anger, Matei turned to the rogue trader. "Captain Vesti has a unique sense of humour. I strongly suggest that your lordship takes him in hand." The Lord Captain diffused the conflict brewing between the two commanders and requested a report from Captain Vesti on his unit's progress. Captain Vesti reported that his unit's foray had so far progressed without incident, mystical or otherwise. They had found no survivors from the ship's crew, or bodies for that matter. However, the unit has encountered a problem. The passage leading to the deck section with the arsenal and storage depot was severely damaged, especially the power cable. Proceeding further could be dangerous. After consulting his officer, the Lord Captain issued a new order for Vesti's unit. Vesti's unit headed off to carry out the order while the rogue trader and his team continued on. Fortune smiled on the unit this time. Grey Mate, having trusted her instinct and experience, chose to return to the shuttle via an alternate route. In one of the dark branching passageways, the team discovered a modest but untouched trove of cargo from Kevlar Gamma. "Sure?" The voice of Yonku's son reached the Lord Captain's ears once again. The first unit's captain soberly reported that his people were proceeding to the bridge. This ensuing deathly silence alerted the Lord Captain that something was wrong. Following the gazes of his team, he saw the unit's dispatcher, who was carrying the large Voxcaster with the antenna and transmitter, was lagging behind the rest of the group, and the transmission indicator was dark. There was no incoming messages. Even if there had been, Son's voice couldn't have sounded so close, and if the dispatcher or Son himself was standing right next to the rogue trader. "Son here, Unit 1 proceeding to the bridge," said the voice again. Now it seemed to be coming from all sides, drawing in the left and right, from under the desk, and even from somewhere among the mess of cables overhead. The Lord Captain summoned all of his willpower to resist the illusion. The Lord Captain not only managed to maintain his self-control, but also to keep the terrified unit from veering into outright panic. Led by the rogue trader, the scouts hurriedly reported to the shuttle, and pursued by the comrade's disembodied voice, which continued to repeat the same brief message. After returning to the shuttle, Wilbur received reports about the Fireborn's status. The tech priests who relentlessly pierced the wreckage with the Augur's gaze insisted on curtailing the operation as soon as possible, fearing imminent destruction. There was also reports from the other two units. The second unit had succeeded in moving through the damage zone and returned to the shuttle with a valuable payload taken from the dead ship's stores. Augur and Vox systems proved equally useless. The first unit, which had been exploring the bridge, had vanished without a trace, almost as if the dead ship had swallowed them whole. The scouts and the commander, Yonku's son, had simply disappeared, joining the thousands of crew lost aboard the Fireborn. The unit assembled at the shuttle, and the Lord Captain gave the final order of the grim expedition. Hold a service for the fallen scouts. Led by Sister Angenta, the scouts built the funeral pyres. Old metal barrels and small shipping containers served as temple braziers. In the wavering but warm light illuminating their faces, the scout listened as the sister sang a prayer for the departed. Little by little, the listeners' terrified, weary gazes brightened as they heard the sister's words. Understanding dawned on the survivors. Death dogged the footsteps of everyone, but there is a destiny higher than death. They should always remember that. That is the reason to keep going. Time was up. The scouting party returned to the ship. With one last look at the Fireborn, the rogue trader gave the order to fire upon the dead vessel at range, for that which was born in fire should also perish in fire. Such a poetic end to it. I really liked that. That was a nice little story. I wonder what would happen if I had gone with the first group. Do you reckon they would have just changed who would have died? I'm going to just get some provisions, because I think provisions were needed for something. I know it's not a lot of provisions. The giant rings on the planet's surface can be observed even from orbit. Examine the rings. It has emerged that the planet has a native species of giant insects, similar to Terran's ants. Just like ants, they sometimes form so-called death spirals, in which one creature follows another without realizing they're going in circles. There were the rings discovered by the ship's observers. These strange phenomenons were originally suspected to be signs of warp activity on nefarious Xenos structures. Turned out to be a quirk of nature, and a tragic one at that. What a weirdly specific thing to have. I kinda love it, don't get me wrong. Dog has detected a wreckage in the void ship's vicinity, but the exact nature of this wreckage remains unclear. Look for the source of the wreckage. Fair enough. I thought there'd be more to that. I have loved these long narrative things. Nothing. Okay, so we're going to move to here. I trust in the navigator's talent. I don't care what it says there. Boom. We did it. And more insight. Nice. I don't want to... I'm just going to use it on here. I got two. I'm going to use one. Ooh. Boom. Shoot it. I probably wanted to dodge it, but screw that. I'm destroying it. This will probably be the final area I check, but I wanted to do one more area because I was having so much fun. Adamantine, I don't need it. What the heck is that? There's a couple of interesting things on this place. Promethium. The bizarre structure observed from orbit appears to be a ruined estate of a wealthy noble. Further searching reveals the remains of an envirodome, a landing pad, the main manor, and servants' quarters. It is impossible to determine what exactly happened there. The search teams have found something truly disturbing in the main hall. An opulently clothed skeleton sitting at the dining table. The table is set with golden plates, covered with old blood and piles of bones. The bones on the plates are clearly human. No other remains are found on the estate. Search for anything valuable. They return with some expensive weapons taken from the skeleton. After finishing the report, they hurry away in hurried prayer. Assault lasgun. Every hit reduces the deflection by -1. I don't have anyone that can use this. I probably should have just burned that place in holy fire, but I didn't know. There's no way of knowing, right? Hello, good sir. You look like an Imperial vessel. Let me join you. Oh. No, this place actually looks perfectly like my lower decks. It might not be destroyed. Maybe they're just going to talk with me. Hello, good sir. Welcome, your lordship. Please come right in our way. Our chief wishes to speak with you. Oh, I didn't get attacked when I got introduced. In a celebration? This doesn't feel right. Your lordship, please excuse me. I don't really know your name. Welcome to our little colony. May the light of the Emperor be with you and with us. My name is Retta Maximova. I'm in charge here. I'm going to call her Retta from now on. What is this place? We just call ourselves Retta's crew, and this place is Retta's camp. That's it. We're recollegers, scavengers in common terms. And our work is all legal, even though your brethren have no liking for us. What do you do here? Right now, we're gutting this whole old heap of junk, slowly but surely. That's the recollegers' life for you. They drop us off at some derelict station or an ancient battlefield, and we just sit there for years on end. We look for working tech or valuable materials, or whatever else might be useful. If we find anything, we sell it to the passing ships. Not the easiest job out there. These wrecks are chock full of all kinds of dangers. But I swear on my plasma torch, it's an exciting one for sure. The little birds got all kinds of bells and whistles. Most of the tech is dead, but we do find working pieces now and again. We spent 2 whole months clearing out this shaft we found. Finished just 3 days ago, actually. And we found this thing. A bit of weird looking but still functional. Perhaps your lordship would like to buy this component from us. I bet the big ship of you could get plenty of use out of it. Present the object, laywoman. I'll buy the component. Cool. Well, isn't this something? The Emperor himself must have smiled upon us. I mean, thank you, your lordship. You'll be pleased with the results. You know, your lordship, it's kind of embarrassing to offer you this, but over in that corner there, we keep something we don't rightly understand or can't really use. You could send some of your men to check it out if you like. You clearly know more of this stuff than us. You've got your own ship? No, not even close. A luxury like that, you can count the colleges who got their own ship on one hand, an old worker's hand that got sucked into machinery 3 times and slashed by a plasma cutter twice. We fly with whomever. Mostly just taking our chances. Sometimes we hitch a ride on the promise that we'll pay with what we find later. Other times we find some other means. Risky business, obviously. 5 or so years back, a crew got dropped off in an abandoned station. But something wasn't right with the life support system. They came back to pick them up 2 years ago and found nothing but bodies. About 15 years ago, back before I had my first little one, a ship took 3 crews to locations and ran into pirates on the way back. The ship got out of the expedition for years at a time, so it was ages before anyone realised they were missing. It was even longer before anyone remembered the scavengers. Plus it took some time to find a ship that could check on them and pick them up. Long story short, all 3 crews have bought it. Yep. Can you tell me anything about this wreck? Not much, we're no eggheads, you know. We're manual labour. It's an ancient thing, pretty dangerous, and we don't really know much beyond that. Before we came here, some tech priests have done their own bit of gutting. I mean, ritualistically bowing to the spirits and all that. That lot don't tend to leave a whole lot of valuables behind, it's true, but it's way too scary to go in before them. And hey, we dragged a dozen of those broken servitors out of the mines after. The carcasses smell awful, but you can pluck a decent amount of parts out of the servitors and sell them. Doesn't seem like there's anything nasty living in this wreck now, but the wreck itself is barely holding together. You could go for a couple modules from here, and that's it. You won't take another step without fearing that a broken reactor might cook you alive. Or a whole module might depressurize? That's the word. Well, it's nothing we haven't handled before, and when we're having a poke at it, but we don't have a clue what the ship is or who it belonged to. You take pride in your trade, I see. Sure do. It takes skill, luck, and a good head on your shoulders. We risk our lives every day in crawling on top of these old buckets, and if something goes wrong, we die, but by the scores sometimes. One moment we're there, the next moment we're gone, kind of like worker ants. But you know, your lordship, our job has something, how should I put it, poetic about it. Hope you don't judge me too harshly and don't take it as insolence, but some people, even big people like you, think too highly of themselves. Let's say your ship hops into the warp someday and it doesn't hop out in time, and around 1,000 years later another gal like myself who needs to feed her 3 ankle biters somehow will be rifling through its remains looking for anything good. That's it. That's just nature of things. Each of us come and goes, but the way the world works stays the same. We have our lot in life, and mine is just as good as any others. You're amusing, little Monkai. Your life is shorter than a moth's, and you spent it digging around the carcass of a dead malevolent metal, but you speak of eternity in the stars. I like it. It is like seeing starlight reflected in a puddle. You speak as if the world is set in stone and none of us can change anything for the better. There are some big things you're talking about, way out of my depth. Change for the better? Heck, that'd be nice. If I was younger and didn't have 3 youngsters back home, maybe I would have dreamt about stuff like that too. But as it is, I've got no time for dreaming. I gotta work. I could take you from this place. It's not safe here. Sooner or later it will drift somewhere so remote that nobody will ever find you again. But this is our whole livelihood, your ship. You take us from here and what we're gonna do? Sit in some old, slaving away? No, this is our path and we won't stray from it. I see. Your lordship, please don't take it as insolence, but it's not like I have much choice. Not often we get well-stocked ships around here, and we could use some more provisions and some warm clothes. Something we would be willing to provide, we'd gladly barter for it. With whatever we can dig up inside here. It's just a respectful offer of fair trade. Why is it looking over here? Why am I looking over here? Yeah, sure.
Keep your wits about you.
Law Imperium.
As it should be.
Damage safe. Something from the environment that could help. Interesting. I like this place. I like these people. This actually has made me think of a potential idea for maybe like a character in this world now. Like a Dark Heresy character. I think there's a decent amount of stuff. Like, it'd be cool, I think.
I have learned much in my exile.
That's kind of cool.
Let us not dawdle.
Like, an idea of like, oh, I'm like a former engineer in one of these things. Okay, I need a key. Cool.
Always keep
A
your
former
eye on the
engineer of one of
prize.
these places, and like, I've learned my tricks of the trade, and that, like, sure, I don't know any of that fancy tech-free stuff, but
Rise to the
I
top,
know what I
or
know.
you're left in the dust.
You know, that kind of stuff.
I didn't?
I think that'd be a kind of cool character to play, like a. I don't want to use this word because I
Is there
think it
money to
might
be
be a bit mean, but like a sort of like a hillbilly kind of thing, except
When rumors of Theodora von Valancius's appearance were spreading all over the ship, I saw many flashes of yellow. Your crew hoped it was true.
Lady Theodora was a complicated person, but her actions in the face of danger earned her the officer's deepest respect.
I think it's interesting.
And her intolerance of weakness earned her the
I think it would be
admiration
cool
of
to
the
play.
common
I've
ladies.
never. You know what's weird is playing Dark Heresy. I've always been one of those people that hasn't really a fractal blade. Ooh wee. Bonuses to parry. That doesn't seem that good. Why is that primitive? But then also Eldari. I don't feel like primitive and Eldari work together. Plus increased dodge. Let's have a look at that. Increased dodge, increased dodge. Anyone have a cape that they need to wear? I don't think anyone really wants the increased dodge.
Always keep your eye on the price.
But yeah, I never like playing somebody. Getting back onto what I was saying, I never like playing somebody that is too religious, really. You know, like when I like to
I
play
was
people
told
that
that
are.
Xenos were abhorrent creatures. But you do not look terrifying. You look unusual. As do I.
Naive child.
I like that thing. It's like, I've been told you're monsters, but you don't look too much different to me. Such a nice little thing to say. I think there was more I could have done there, but I don't remember what it was. A Vox notification from the Augur crew drowns out the usual noise on the bridge. An Imperial vessel, the Dark Piercer, and its escort ships are heading your way. Your archives have made no mention of either the ship or its owner. As you consider your course of action, the ship captain contacts you first. Introducing himself as the Pilgrim, the captain greets the rogue trader cautiously and offers to purchase any information you might have on crystal phlogiston deposits. Ask why the Pilgrim needs phlogiston. The captain's coarse laughter echoes forth from the Vox. Phlogiston is a part and a parcel of many different aspects of life in the Imperium. How exactly his customer is going to use it is none of his concern. All the Pilgrim promises is that the phlogiston will be used for the good of humanity. Pascal becomes visibly animated at the mention of phlogiston. Though indifferent to the prospect of a deal with the shadowy individual, the Magos nonetheless recommends you find out more about phlogiston deposits. Your own proletariat would benefit from this knowledge. Sister Argenta sincerely believes the voice of the Pilgrim. A cowl or golden aquila are no prerequisites for being his true servant. If the captain sincerely wants to help the Imperium, perhaps by his own methods, there's nothing questionable about extending a helping hand. Propose a deal. Valuable information in exchange for granting the Pilgrim the right to mine the phlogiston using the von Valencian extractums. The captain of the Dark Piercer is in the best of spirits in gratitude for your invaluable help. He sends you a small box containing an ancient maps and documents. They appear to speak of a certain imperial world lost many centuries ago. Then, in a somewhat conspiratorial tone, the Pilgrim relates a story about a standoff between two Xenos fleets, which he was told by an acquaintance. The person in question, sadly enough, died at the hands of the Inquisition before they were able to pass on the coordinates for the crash site of one of the Xenos ships. However, the Pilgrim knows for a fact that the vessel met its demise on an ocean planet. Bid farewell. Good to know. Ocean planet. I've been to a couple ocean planets. There's more I can do here. We're going to have one last check here. And if I don't find what I want to find... Oh. Lights keep flickering in the bowels of the dead ship as colleagues go through the usual tasks. Retta sends you your best regards and asks what the colony can do for the rogue trader. Ooh, that's funny. Offer necessary clothes to the colony. Retta thanks you for the generosity and sends back a cargo shuttle loaded with dismantled vessel components. It will be a while before the colony require another shipment. Their needs are satisfied for now, and regardless, the colleagues need time to extract new components from the guts of the ship. Dispatch a supply shuttle. As politely as she can, refuses the shuttle. Then needs a... Oh, okay, fair enough. I just thought that maybe they'd also want the uniform stuff. You know? Is that too much to want to give them extra stuff? How do I get here? Ooh, okay. Wait, is that... Bring Henrik to Kirigama to deal with the disrupted... Is that the industrial place? Where is my journal? Journal. Chapter 2. Yes it is. There, I found it finally. Okay. I know I said I was only going to do one more place, but I have to do this place. I have to see what's happening over here. While travelling through the Immaterium, the crew on duty in Loading Bay 7 heard what sounded like hissing of a giant snake. The terrified workers sent out a Vox message and then locked themselves in the shipping container and welded it shut. The response team sent to the bay found no signs of warp activity. Unfortunately, by the time they arrived, the workers have suffocated. Well, I mean, it was their own fault for blimmin' deciding to not only lock themselves in there, which probably would have been enough if you just barred it. Like, how powerful would the snake be that it could open a door? But also welded yourself to the point where there was no air holes in it? A violent battle is unfolding before the Rogue Trader's eyes. Patrol ships from Corridor's fleet are tearing apart two small Eldari vessels. Once they are finished with them, the Void ship gave chase after the third, already damaged vessel, clearly with the intention of destroying it as well. Seeing the last ship's impending death, I can't say her name, the Eldar calls out to the Lord Captain, her voice trembling slightly. Only the Rogue Trader's intervention can save her kin from the massacre. I'm going to send a message. The Voxmaster relays the order, relays the Lord Captain's demand to stop the battle, and as soon returns with a reply. According to the Corridor's ships, the group of Xenos are malicious criminals. They are guilty of raiding the ship's planets and robbing the merchant vessels. They're intent in performing their duty before the Emperor and exterminating the Xenos. Suddenly watches the unfolding chase through stained glass windows of the captain's bridge. She grimly concedes that no crime should go unpunished, except her kin were flying transport ships. It would have been impossible for them to rob a ship, let alone launch a planetary raid. Vessels such as theirs simply lack the firepower to do so. They're lying. Analyze the intact. Show me proof. The patrol's captain reluctantly admits that there is no conclusive proof. The system is something that the target of pirate raids. However, this changes nothing. For its servants have no mercy for the enemies of humanity. Analyze the ship. Despite the presence of some weaponry, the Xenos ship is most likely for transporting cargo, or the Xenos themselves rather than direct combat. Demand the warship ceases fire immediately and retreats. Unwilling to engage in open battle against the flagship of a foreign dynasty, the patrol reluctantly leaves its prey and retreats to the edge. Meanwhile, the wounded Xenos ship is rapidly distancing itself from the recent battlefield, attempting to hide in the shadow of the nearest world. Every attempt to contact them is met with frustration, and the Voxmaster reports that the vessel is in deplorable condition. Who knows how much more the Xenos technology can endure before the irreparable happens. The Eldar are too scared and resentful of the Monkai for the recent death of their kin to answer incoming hails. Despite this, the Eldar is certain that she can convince them to cooperate with the Elontech if she's allowed to speak with them. Yeah, let them speak. 2 watches pass. The Xenos finally decide to answer the Eldar's pleas concerning the Elontech's assistance. Accordingly, asking how exactly the Monkai can help their vessel, the Eldari note that the humans' primitive technologies are incapable of healing the Eldari's vessel's wounds. The sudden benevolence of one human is equally incapable of bringing back those who perished in the recent engagement. Direct the Eldari ship to Yanis. The Xenos can find refuge among their kind there. The Xenos half-heartedly thanks the Rogue Trader and turn their ship towards the distant stars, an inevitable death in the void. No words are exchanged on the bridge, but everyone understands that the wounded ship will never make it. I try to help. I try to help, mate. Planet devoid of even the most primitive forms of life. However, the crew made quite a strange discovery lying right in the center of a huge crater. A completely ordinary mirror, in a frame by all appearances, in pristine condition. Destroy it immediately. Confirming the mirror's destruction is impossible for the time being, but it could not have survived that. Definitely not. I'm not taking a mirror. A pristine mirror in the middle of nowhere. You know what that sounds like? Chaos. That sounds like chaos. A vigilant member of the Augur crew has detected a small vessel, Xenos vessel, drifting through the void. The ship is unpowered and showed no signs of being crewed. And an outboarding shuttle. They board without issue. Corrosion has laid waste to the ship's systems, which led to the death of the entire crew. The interior is full of Eldari corpses. No weapons are found on board, and the dead Xenos, judging by their clothing, were not part of any warrior caste. Merely the crew of the now defunct ship. They are civilian refugees from the craft world. I could have taken them on board, but I just didn't think that was right. I'm worried about this. I might save that for next stream. Do I save it for next stream? Void ship management. Did we get anything that's better? No, that doesn't have as good strong acceleration and braking. That's just one of these. That's not as good. That's not as good. That's not as good. I'm going to bump up my hull. Is there any upgrades I can do? No. How are my posts? Is everyone in the right spot? Yep. 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 Well, I can upgrade this to get a different new heading that costs 0. They all cost 0. Or I have to use it once. Yeah, that's fair. I don't really use it. We're going in. I forgot to save. I'm an idiot for doing that, but I forgot to save. You know, I need to figure out, like, how to do... Some of them have blocked some of your fighters' posts using an unknown Xenos power. That's worrying. That's very worrying. Okay. Move up a bit, because there's no reason to not do that.
Fire at will.
What's that? Enemies suffer penalty as movement upon firing. There's a chance to re-engage at the start of the turn. Okay. What's this? I can't use this one and this one. Okay. So I can move to here. I move like this. Can I then shoot him? No. If I move to here, can I then shoot him? I'm annoyed I can't shoot him with this. I don't think there's ever a point where I can. No. I'm going to move to here, because I don't think he can get me there. And then we're going to shoot this dude. I can't shoot him, but I can shoot this. And then they've taken hull damage. So, bam! I can shoot him! Nice! That's huge.
Let the void sort them out.
Sigil class destroyer. I don't think you can get in range to shoot me. Leech torpedoes. You reckon they somehow heal the ship? That's a large turn for seemingly no reason. Like, you didn't even take a shot at any point. I feel like there was a point there that you could have definitely shot me. Do I go for this just because there's an option for it. I don't think, even with a boost to my range, I don't think I'm going to be able to hit this guy. Right, we're going to... No, we're gonna risk it for the biscuit. We're gonna do the swing one to move myself to this. Then we're going to move up a bit.
Engage the engines.
Shoot this guy. I can't shoot him with that, but oh, I don't have the auger array. Just when I was about to use the auger array, I lose the ability to do it. Shoot him again. Because these things they're pretty hard to hit. Shadow Lance. That's kind of scary. Do you reckon I can get in with this? Or are they going to blow up and destroy my... Oh! That did nothing. Was it supposed to do something? Okay. We're going to end my turn there. And my logic... I do have a logic to that.
Fire at will.
I have some logic behind what I'm doing. So here's my logic. First things first.
The Dark Void will erase their colors.
They're dead. Okay, I have less logic now. See, my thinking was I would use this extra movement to... you know, get them, but it didn't work.
Take us in.
We're gonna shoot this a couple times. We're gonna summon a little torpedo. And which way are they pointing? That way. So I'm gonna move to like here.
Engage the engines.
So there's no way they can just suddenly turn them around, right? That hurt. They're going to do the big turnaround. I'm going to probably have to do that with mine as well. This feels like it's half the game is just like turning a circle. So that's why I kind of want acceleration and stuff to always be pretty high. Because I don't want there to be a situation where I can't turn around enough to attack them. You know what I mean?
Lance battery.
Bang! Lance battery. Didn't kill. Bang! Shoot him. Didn't kill. If I do this, do I appear right next to them? This might work. Damn it, it didn't work. Oh well. We're gonna restore my shields. Oh, is it only next turn where they'll restart? God, that's such a huge turning circle. What the heck? How is that fair? I'm guessing that's their big thing anyway, but... Why can I only move one square? Oh, that's so disappointing. That's so disappointing. I wish I could make this turning circle with less of an annoyance to it. Right then, we're gonna shoot him with this attack. With apparently the force of a supernova.
Advanced batteries. Volley.
Which I believe if if I was fighting a like a
But we're harsher.
if we were dealing with like a blimmin' like a Necron fight, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. They have really weird things that they have to come up with reasons why they don't use them. They're that weird. Final thing we'll do, a little bit of upgrades. Strafe. I like the idea of more movement. 3 salvos instead of 1. What does that mean? To infiltrate an enemy ship. Interesting. The flagship makes 7 attacks, each which target a random enemy in 5 cells and deals warp damage. Okay. Cover the void ram, don't care. Okay, I like this. I like the storm attack. Why not? Oh, it's an ultimate ability. Ooh. Well, maybe we'll get to use that next time. This has been fun. I think we got a lot done. We just did a load more exploring, but we did find the industrial area. So I'm going to call this industrial area found. Yay. Right, so I hope you had a good time. I had a good time. I will see you on Monday, or maybe earlier if I decide to do an impromptu stream, which is entirely possible. Because I got nothing on. Why not? Right, see ya. Bye.